watching CBS 8 Mornings at 6.
Good morning, San Diego. Thanks so much for waking up with us. 6 a.m. on your Monday. I'm Eric Connard.
And I'm Netta Irampour. And we're going to start things off with your forecast. Meteorologist Evan Narani joining us. Hey, it's going to be like summer this week, finally.
Yeah, I mean, this past weekend that we just wrapped up is already warm inland,
Mm-hmm.
and that heat only climbs over the next couple days.
Boy.
Today through Thursday, we'll see this ridge of high pressure expand overhead, which brings these temperatures to an even warmer range as we get through the week. This afternoon, though, we're still comfortable out by the water, 74 degrees on average. That is thanks to a layer of clouds that will join us again this morning, and that sea breeze. 88 degrees across our inland valleys, 91 on average across the mountains, and 110 for the deserts. Coming up, we'll be talking about an extreme heat warning that will take effect in our county as we get toward midweek. Let's check in with Vanessa, getting a look at traffic.
Hey, Evan, and good morning to everyone tuning in. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. So far, so good. So this is bad news. It's Monday. Good news is the drives are fairly light. This is what it looks like if you're traveling out of Oceanside, headed southbound this morning. Just a heads up, we have reports of a stalled car. This is going to be on the 5 South, right where it meets the 163. So most folks are traveling northbound, but it may slow things down as you make your way out of the National City area this morning. In addition, we also have reports of a 2-car crash. This one actually came in just a minute ago, and it's on the 15 South, right at the 70 connector. So that may plug things up for you if you're headed, let's say, out of Rainbow, even Temecula or the Bonsall area. Netta.
Thank you very much, Vanessa. Right now, San Diego police investigating a deadly shooting at a bar in the Gaslamp corridor.
This happened yesterday afternoon, but crews are still out there right now in the 700 block of 6th Avenue. CBS 8's Jenny Day live at the scene with everything we know here this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you both. Now about 13 hours removed from this initial shooting, and it remains an active situation here. The front of the building all taped up. We've got squad cars still outside and police inside continuing to conduct their investigation. I am told that these shots were fired inside of this bar just after 5 o'clock yesterday. The address here on 6th Avenue is described as the Cielo Rooftop Lounge, but officers here tell me it specifically happened at the National Lampoon Yellow Door Comedy Club. Again, it was a Sunday evening. The Padres game had just gotten out. Downtown was bustling and gunfire erupted. San Diego police tell us a 46-year-old man was shot and killed. He was found in the hallway on the 3rd floor with at least 1 gunshot wound. Efforts were, of course, made to save him, but he did not survive. The suspect in this case, 37-year-old Brian Tyner, has been arrested. We are told multiple people called 911 and identified him as the shooter. And this is remarkable. Police tell us it was actually several other people from inside of this bar who initially held the suspect down on the sidewalk right here outside where we are, even getting that handgun away until police arrived and took him into custody. Tyner, a man from San Diego, was booked into county jail overnight, charged with 1 count of murder. We spoke with a woman out here this morning who said how unnerving this all is.
Hearing that people are pulling guns is crazy. Like, we just want to enjoy ourselves, and hearing that someone died, like, sad. Like, hearing someone died and losing their life, they're not breathing anymore. It's really sad.
Yeah, and she also told me that she has been to this bar before and that security is incredibly tight. So she is curious how this suspected shooter even got a gun inside. Also still unclear what led up to it, if the two even knew each other. So again, police are trying to figure out all of these unanswered questions as well. If you have any information, you are certainly encouraged to come forward. We have the phone number to the homicide unit as well as Crime Stoppers up on our website. We are reporting live this morning from the Gaslamp. Jenny Day, CBS 8.
Jenny, thank you very much for that update. Yeah, and hearing from people there this morning. This morning, a hiker is recovering after suffering heat exhaustion on a trail in Rancho Penasquitos. This happened yesterday afternoon. This comes as the county now closes 3 parks for the whole month of August over heat concerns. You heard Evan, it's going to get really hot. This includes El Capitan Preserve near Lakeside, Hellhole Canyon Preserve, that's in Valley Center, and Mount Gower Preserve in Ramona. If you plan on hiking somewhere else, be sure you wear appropriate clothes, some light clothing, bring plenty of water, and just know your limits.
This morning, investigators are asking for help identifying a man who sexually battered a 24-year-old woman while she was jogging in an unincorporated area of El Cajon. It happened Wednesday night around 8:30 on Hilton Head Road near Hilton Head County Park. Deputies say the man grabbed the victim from behind and touched her inappropriately. She managed to escape. The suspect is described as being in his mid-20s, about 5'6", thin with shaggy brown hair. You're asked to call the sheriff's office or Crime Stoppers if you know or saw anything. This morning, 4 men are facing multiple felony charges, accused of drugging and sexually assaulting 3 teenage girls, ages 16 and 17. Deputies say it happened in San Marcos on Friday. The suspects, ages 31 to 44, are being charged with lewd acts with minors and sexual assault. A tragic start to the racing season at Del Mar. Uncrowned King became the first horse to die on the track this year. The 3-year-old stumbled during Saturday's 7th race near the quarter pole. He was pulled off the track and later euthanized. The San Diego Union Tribune reported the horse fractured his shoulder. His jockey was also thrown from the horse but was not seriously hurt. Uncrowned King had only raced twice in his career. According to the California Horse Racing Board, last year, 5 horses died from racing or training injuries at Del Mar.
This morning, crews will install signs around Petco Park for a new special event parking zone. So starting in September, listen to this here, meters in the area will be $10 an hour during special events. You see that large grid right there through that spot. This includes Padres games and concerts. The higher rates will begin 2 hours before the event and remain in effect until 4 hours after the event starts. The city says revenue from these meters will be used on improvements for this area. So about 6 hours basically of parking at $10 per hour, $60 to park at the meters.
Imagine if you don't know that and you were planning on doing the metered parking.
That's why local news matters.
That's right. $60. Oh, set you back.
And I mean, it's getting steep, and I feel like it's everywhere you go, everywhere across the county.
Rides there would be cheaper.
Right. Yes. I mean, hey, that's where public transportation shines. Take the trolley there. You can park at any of the park and ride locations. The trolley stops, and that is free in most cases. You can then take the trolley all the way to the coast. Let's take a look outside. If you are headed to the coast, temperatures are going to be at 74 degrees along the water. Notice the jump in temperatures that we see as we head from our coast to our inland valleys. 88 is that jump. That's 15 degrees, 14 specifically, but just around 15 in general, closer to 17 degrees of a climb that we'll see out toward our mountains. So a huge difference depending on which part of the county you're in, which is why it's so difficult to talk about San Diego in this way. We see those 70s by the water, but much warmer as you head east. Over the next 14 days, we're going to keep seeing those temperatures build, at least between now and Thursday, but the last 2 weeks have been quite mild out by the water. 75 degrees for your Wednesday, this past Wednesday. If you look all the way to yesterday, last 3 days in general, mainly been around that 74, 75 degree marker. Satellite radar here showing that those clouds have hugged our coastline for many of the past mornings. Overcast skies continue today. They're helping to keep our coastline in that cooler, comfortable range, coupled with that sea breeze. Keeps the coast in the 70s. Here's a live look outside. We see that overcast skies and in some cases fog are continuing. Sunrise at 6:05 about 3 minutes ago, but still gray out there where you're under those clouds. High temperatures across the country today are easily going to reach into the triple digits for the desert Southwest. Vegas 102, Phoenix 106, El Paso 101, but it's really the southern U.S. that's feeling it. Houston going for another day of triple digit temperatures at 105, Miami 101 on that forecast high. It's a nice place to be out by the water at 73 degrees this afternoon, but we will keep watching for those warmer temperatures as we get toward the middle and end of this upcoming week. Vanessa?
Hey, Evan, and happy Monday to everyone tuning in. It's close to 6:10. Let's go ahead and see what's happening on your roads as you head out the door. This is a live look in from the South Bay, specifically out of Chula Vista as you're headed on the 805 passing Home Avenue. Hopping towards the 15, you can now see it's getting a little plugged up and congested through that pocket. Switching gears, this is the 5 in both directions. Right side of your screen is that drive as you make your way towards downtown. You can actually see the buildings of downtown in the distance there. Just a heads up, we have a crash that we're tracking in the North County. It's involving 2 vehicles, and that's going to be on the 15, right where it intersects with the 76. It looks like it's partially blocking the fast lane, and you could actually see it's slowing things down in a big way coming in from the Rainbow area. And also anyone who may be tuning in from Temecula, this is also going to add additional slowing and add on numbers to your drive time as you head southbound this morning. We're also tracking a stalled car. This is on the 5 South right at the 163 split, and it looks like that stalled vehicle is partially blocking the slow lane. Travel times right now still all in the green if you're headed northbound in from the South Bay, but again, we're starting to see some slowing specifically once you get past Home Avenue towards the 94 connector. 10 to 15 minutes right now for that northbound drive, and under 5 right now in from downtown towards the toll booth on the Coronado Bridge. All right, it is 6:10 on the dot. Let's go ahead and take a look at your border wait times and pull those up really quick. It's over 2 hours to get you inbound from San Ysidro Port of Entry, so you may want to leave time for travel there. And about an hour, last check if you're coming in from the Otay Mesa Port of Entry.